Whoa, kind of hate to take that off. If that don't give you the frisson, I don't think you're alive. That, my friends, was Sonny Landreth. I am Walter Jr., and this is BackStory, kind of a place, a part of the YouTube channel where we can sit and just illuminate on some of the things that have gone down in the past, musically, spiritually, and all that kind of stuff, and get to talk a little bit about the tunes, the process, and the people involved and all that. So I hope you enjoy that little introduction. And if you dig it, go look up He Holds the Lightning off of the River Club, Walter Jr. album from 2007. And had just done a YouTube post of me reading that the lyrics come from Job 37, and I did a spiritualized reading and a little reflection and then a performance of it just purely acoustically. But today I want to kind of talk a little bit about what that was like going through that, and in particular Sonny Landreth's incredible, heart-shaking slide guitar part. The album, like I said, was 2007, and this is it with the incredible Megan Barra artwork. A beautiful painting she did for this album, and this ranks to me one of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen, and it's right up there with some of those great covers from the 1970s, if y'all recall those, with paintings on them that were just phenomenal. And I think Megan did an incredible job inside and out. The CD itself was kind of innovative. It was like a vinyl record, and really kind of cool. She made that label just like a beautiful Gatortone, and then the inside was filled with lyrics and all that kind of stuff. Just a real beautiful little package, man. I think she just did a phenomenal job. Also, we had the there you go. We had some things, and I'll be doing a presentation on the whole album in the future. I'll be taking each one of the projects we did over the years and talk a little bit about what it was like working with some of those incredible people in South Louisiana and up in Alabama, including some of the folks in Muscle Shoals, and at the top of that list is the incredible Johnny Sandlin. Working with him was the treat of a lifetime, obviously. Just what a blessing I can't come close to describing. And we cut this thing down at Ivan Klisanin's here in Lafayette, then took all that stuff up to Johnny's, mixed it up there, put a little bit of sparkle on it, and then took it into Jonathan Russell's at Masterphonic in Nashville to get it mastered. In the interim, we got Sonny to track that slide part, and he just recorded all the way through the piece. And then when I got to Johnny's, we just pulled out. Johnny massaged it and just pulled out what he didn't want in there. I let him, I didn't say nothing, but yeah, it sounds great. And once again, I want to thank all the people involved. The drummer was Mike Burch. The bass player was Dave Ranson, and they were Sonny Landreth's rhythm section at the time. So that might have something to say about how clean and cool that sound was that you just heard. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know what that was like, and I wanted to... Sonny Landreth lives right there in Breaux Bridge, and there's just nobody else on the planet now, before, or in the future, I feel certainly safe in saying, that will ever approximate what this man has done in terms of developing his own tone, his own technique, his own sound, and his own way of expressing things on such a deep and profound level. I mean, if you listen to that intro again, I mean, it's just got to move you in ways that are nothing short of spiritual experience. And if you close your eyes, it just could be an epiphany for you. So once again, I encourage you to find a copy of that. I don't know how you do your music, but it's out there, and I would love for you to be able to enjoy it. A word about the words that the lyrical content of the song. I was studying Job, and this is from the 37th chapter. And in the little presentation I did previously that you can find on the YouTube channel under the Bible, it's between the Bible and the blues, so it would be in the Bible section. Although it was on a hardcore blues album, it was the last track on there just to close that thing out. But I think that's only fitting because if you have read Job, and if you have not, I couldn't encourage you more and invite you to enter into that reality because it speaks much of what the world has always gone through and is currently going through in a marked way right now. But if anybody ever had the blues, it was Job. I mean, read that stuff. You think it's getting bad? Read Job. And I mean, the man was just stripped away on every level of existence and perception of existence. And what we learn is that it's not only these physiological and biological things that we're talking about, but they're also reflected in a continuum with the emotional, mental, spiritual, and soulful context of what it means to be alive and to walk through this earth with a sense of meaning and a sense of purpose. And so if anybody had the blues, it was for sure Job. And we can take that, and I think that really informs the concept of my work, which is between the Bible and the blues once again. And we can see that juxtaposition of those two things that are inextricably linked. These two modalities are really just a part of the same thing, which is what we are here to experience, grow, learn, and raise consciousness and our sense of, as Teilhard de Chardin speaks of, spiritual beings having a human experience. So anyway, that's just a little story about what went down when we cut this stuff. We did it pretty quickly, and it was awesome. The guys played so incredibly well, and I'd played with them under other context previously. Some of them quite different, but some of those gigs were in that keeping. But I'll be doing a deeper reflection on the whole album sometime in the future, and hope you enjoy that as well. In the meantime, go back and check out the post for He Holds the Lightning. You'll get the spiritual dimension of it. And if you really want to hear what Sonny Boy laid down, that unbelievable slide, I mean, just piercing right to the heart of the matter. It's just beyond words. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you dig these. I'll be doing more in the future, and blessings on your journey.